過ぎた季節が嘘だとしても重ねたぬくもりは嘘じゃない君が残した背中の傷跡は今もずっと甘くてだからずっと痛くて
Yo, hey there guys, Leamoki here, and thank you for choosing my first story. This is the very first fanfic story I'll be doing on this channel, and this story is about Izuku Midoriya, a quirkless boy who dreamt of becoming a hero, and yet was able to become a hero, not in our world, but in another world. This is the Radiant Hero of Light and Darkness, a MHA My Hero / Isekai fanfic story. So, let's begin this. Chapter 0, Prologue, The Return of a Hero. In the world of My Hero Academia, only at least 80% of the human population are given superpowers. These superpowers are known as quirks. However, 20% of the human population are being those who don't have quirks, many of them being those from an old generation, a bygone age before superpowers were a time. However, there are a few times when those of the new generation, those of children who dream of becoming a hero, pro heroes at that. However, most of those dreams are always snuffed out, and there's never been one quirkless hero. Until one day, a certain boy who was known to be missing returns to the world. As he stands at the summit, seeing the city known as Masafu, Japan, an outskirts city part of Tokyo, as it's surrounded by the forest mountain range and the sea. As he soon sees everything to the massive metropolis, saying, it's been years since I've been here. Hell, I never thought I would ever come back. Never thought I would see this view. Not ever again since I was a kid. How long has it been? 15 years? But I guess there might be some changes to this city I once called home. Somewhere else, a homeroom teacher of a third year junior high. Now that you're all third years, you should all be thinking about your futures and what you'll be doing after you graduate from junior high. You all may want to go to high school as always, or you might want to just go straight to the job force as some you may have. However, I guess it's time for me to give you a career aptitude test, thinking on what you'll all be doing in the future. And as he says this, he soon just tosses all of the papers into the air, saying, "But why bother? All of you want to become heroes after all. You all want to join the hero track," with everybody activating their quirks, with soon a spiky blonde-haired boy saying, "Don't let me in with these losers, teach. These extras would be lucky enough to be sidekicks to some D-list nobody." With soon the entire classroom began going in an uproar, with one saying, "Yay, you think you're better than us, Bakugo?" Saying, "Yeah, what makes you think that you have the right to become more of a hero than us, Katsuki?" Soon, the spiky ashen blonde, known as Katsuki Bakugo, stands up on his desk and saying, "Because I'm the only one in this dead-end school who plans on going to UA." With everybody soon hearing this, begins quieting down, with one of the other students saying, "UA? Isn't that the national level school?" With another one saying, "Yeah, I hear they have at least a 2 to 5% pass rating. It's impossible to get into that school." With then Bakugo smirk having that of a toothy smirk, saying, "That's why it's the only school worthy for somebody like me, because I plan on becoming the next #1 hero. I'll be famous, I'll gain all the glory, and I'll be bigger than All Might himself. Just you wait." With then their teacher saying, "You got some pretty decent stats here, Bakugo. Your grades are good, and your athletic skills are great. Alongside your quirk, too. Explosions, was it?" With then, Bakugo shows off his explosions by punching the palm of his hand, saying, "Damn straight. After all, I've aced all the mock exams, and I've already proved to be the best in this entire school. There's no one, and I mean no one, who's ever going to beat me. And that's a damn fact." With having that of a smirk. "But also, I'm going to UA to be a strong hero. A hero that somebody else couldn't become." With soon sitting back down in his seat with his legs back up on his desk, as internally he begins saying, "Deku, wherever you are, and if you are dead, I hope you looking down on me and watching over me, because I'm going to live both our dreams. And that's a promise. I swear it." With that, the junior high classes began running down before coming to a fast end. As for the certain boy who just returned, he begins looking through the streets as he begins going through places that were familiar to the young boy, especially an elementary school, a park, and a certain apartment complex, as he wanted to go to a certain apartment, but decided not to, at least for the time being, as he soon walks off and plans on going to see the other parts of the city and how much it has changed, saying, "I can't believe it. I've only been gone for 15 years, and yet, looking at my body, it only looks like I've only been gone for 4 years. This makes no damn sense." With soon getting a little bit frustrated, as he soon leans against a street lamp, saying, "Yo, Z, care to explain?" Soon, a small orb of light comes out of the boy, before taking the form of a small creature with wings, as it looks like that of a wolf, with dragon-like claws and wings. However, his tail is still that of a wolf, with the head of a wolf as well. The only difference is that it has a horn, as the creature known as Z soon saying, "Sorry, kid, I only gave you some of the details when you came to this world. I couldn't say everything, but let's just say maybe time went by a lot more differently than your time in Taltius. You said it was 15 years you were in Taltius, right?" With soon the boy saying, "Yeah, I was definitely there for 15 years. I arrived to the Holy Republic when I was 10, and yet, after that, I went on my journey, found my comrades, and then defeated the Demon King. So, how the hell did things change? How the hell did the time was moved so slow here? And not only that, why the hell do I look like I'm 14 years old, damn it? When I should be in my 25-year-old body?" Within, the small creature flinching known as Z saying, Okay, take it easy, kid. Don't be yelling at me." Saying, "Sorry, Z. I didn't mean to snap like that. This doesn't make any sense. I was there. I was with the others. And yet, I just end up back here?" With then Z saying, "Let's say possibly defeating the Demon King fulfilled the contract that you made with my goddess, and because of that, it returned you back to your home world. But it seems like I said before, time moves differently in this world called Earth and back in Taltius. So possibly it basically returns you to the timeline that you would basically be at the right age. So you say that you look like you're 14 and you arrived at Teltius when you were 10. So in fact, you've been gone for around 4 years. 5 at most. But then the boy realized, great. Just great. Well, I'm not too beat up about it, but I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather get back to Teltius. Hell, I'm pretty sure everybody is worried for me. Especially the girls. And, oh god, just imagining on how freaked out they are. Then the creature Z saying, oh, I bet. Especially Ymir of all people. Oh, don't forget about Kai. I'm pretty sure he's probably having a fit, unable to be beside his beloved master. With soon the boy going, oh, shut up. But you're not completely wrong. As he takes a deep breath and sighs, saying, did you get in contact with the goddess after all? With then Z saying, I've been trying, but let's just say connection here is not as prevalent. Saying, so you're not able to? No, I'm not. Great. So what now? After saying that, something soon burst out of a manual cover, as it looks like that of a giant slimy creature. Within the creature Z saying, what the? Is that a king slime? With the guy saying, nope, it's not. It looks like it's a person with a quirk. You remember telling you about my world where people have superpowers? It's saying, oh, right, I remember. But I guess it makes sense. But does that mean, no, there are not other races? There are other races, but not the kind of races you guys know. It's saying, I see. Well then, let's put an end to this creature, shall we? Within the boy saying, sure, but if I recall, I can't basically, this is a human, so I won't kill him. Who knows? They're probably just traveling throughout the sewers saying, hey kid, you, give me your body right here and now. Within the boy saying, there it is. He's a villain, so he's here to kill me. As he soon lunges right at the boy, within stepping back like it was nothing. However, it looks like he moved like that of teleportation as he leans on the tunnel walls that he's in, as he waves at the creature with that of a smile, within saying, don't toy with me, kid! Within soon having that of a smirk, he brings back his fist and soon screams out, power pulse! As then a burst of energy soon erupts from his fist, sending the sludge villain all over the tunnel and even outside of the tunnel as well. Then the boy going, seriously? That was one of my weakest martial arts. And yet, he couldn't even take that? Makes sense that the people in this world are a lot more weaker than the ones in Teltius. Thinking this to himself, soon another figure appears out of the manhole, as it being a giant muscular man with a white t-shirt, green cargo pants, and brown boots, as he has that of a giant smile on his face with black eyes and blue irises, as he has that of a pure blonde hair with two strands of his hair sticking up in that of a V. But then saying, never fear because I am here. As the boy looks at the man saying, I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen this guy before. I can't put my finger onto it, but part of me just feels happy seeing him for some reason. With then the man saying, oh there, young lad. I hope that you are not harmed. Within the boy saying, huh? Oh, no. It was easy taking him down. Good thing he's made out of slime, because if I used any of my other martial arts, or possibly even magic arts, he most likely would have died. With then hearing this, the buff man was actually taken back with a kid like this, who looks like that of a teenager, just basically spouted out death nonchalantly like it's nothing. But then him shaking his head saying, well, I guess your quirk must be really powerful if you were trying to hold back quite a bit. Saying, quirk? But then Z saying, he thinks that your arts are quirks. Play along with it. But then the boy saying, yeah, forgot. Quirks are illegal, so people can't use them. But however, my arts aren't quirks. So what I was just using is a special ability. And what I was actually doing was self-defense. But then the boy clearing his throat, speaking to the tall man, saying, actually, what I did was somewhat of my quirk, but the other aspect was me using my pure strength and years of diligent training. Hearing this, the muscular man couldn't help but still continue to smile, but having that of a clear conscience, saying, I see. So you didn't really use much of your quirk, but you used some of it so you can take this guy down. Well done, young man. Well done. Well, if you excuse me, I have to go. After all, as the number one hero, it's my duty to continue my path of heroism. Think, number one hero? Wait a minute. I remember you now. As he begins having flashes of memories of a muscular man wearing a blue, red, and white costume, saving dozens of people from a burning building, constantly never stopping with a smile on his face as he tells everyone that there's nothing to fear because he is here. As the young boy couldn't help but smile, seeing this over and over again, as it being his reasoning for why he wanted to be a hero all those years ago. Soon, the boy saying, "You're All Might, are you not?" But then the man saying, "Huh? Oh, yes, I am All Might. What, you didn't know who I was?" But then the boy saying, "It's been a pretty long year since I've been in town. And not only that, let's just say haven't seen the outside world in so long too. So there's that." Within hearing this, the man known as All Might couldn't help but feel a little bit worried, thinking to himself, he says he hasn't seen the outside world in such a long time. How could that be possible? Haven't any news or anything like that. Is it possible that this boy is a kidnap victim? No, I would have known about any kidnap victims all these years ago. So what is So how? Within saying, "Young man, tell me, what is your name?" Soon saying, "Huh? My name? Oh, it would be a great honor to tell my hero my name. My name is Izuku Midoriya." Hearing this, the man's black eyes began to open wide as his pupils began to shake in realization on who this boy is. Saying, as he has a memory of meeting one of his closest friends and a person who knows one of his darkest secrets. As this man is Detective Naomasa Suguguchi, asking his friend, it looks like you haven't had much sleep, Suguguchi. Why is that?" But then Suguguchi saying, "It's this case. I've been working on it for almost 2 years. And this boy, his name is Izuku Midoriya. He's been missing for 2 years, and yet there are no leads leading to him being kidnapped. The only difference is that he's basically a quirkless kid." Hearing this, All Might couldn't help but be surprised, saying, "Quirkless? Why kidnap a quirkless boy?" Within, Suguguchi saying, "Well, I can't really say for sure, but possibly because nobody would miss him. After all, the quirkless population is dwindling, not just because of children not being born quirkless, but also due to quirkless people, committing, let's just say, suicide after all." Hearing this from his police friend, the number one hero couldn't help but scrunch his fist up into a ball, not frustrated at such words, because he knows that it's the truth that many people do not value quirkless people. And not only that, hearing that the boy is quirkless, possibly a couple of people thought that it'd be fun to kidnap a quirkless kid to just relieve some stress with their quirks. Such a thing would seem torturous. Then All Might saying, are there any leads? I know you said that it's hard to find evidence, but still, there has to be something. But then the man shook his head saying, unfortunately, no. Whatever happened to Izuku Midoriya, there are no traces, no trails, no nothing. It's just one big blur. It's like Izuku Midoriya just disappeared from the face of the earth all at once. Standing in front of the number one hero of Japan is the very boy that his friend has been looking for 4 years for. Saying, young Midoriya, is it? Tell me, where have you been for so long? Saying, where have I been? Then soon Z in his mind saying, hey, don't say anything too drastically just yet. You said that you want to find your mother, right? Saying, huh? Oh, yeah, right. I do want to find her. But this is All Might. I'm sure we can trust him. Saying, oh, sure. You said that before about the last guy that you thought you could trust. You almost lost your life and risked the life of your friends. Just because he's the number one hero doesn't mean you can trust everybody, Izuku. Saying, yeah, I get it. I do get it, Z. But, fine. I'll do it your way for at least once. Then, soon, Izuku saying, sorry, All Might, I can't tell you that. At least not yet. Right now, I need to head to a certain place to find a certain woman. So, if you excuse me, I need to go. As he was about to walk out of the tunnel, All Might grabs the boy by his shoulders, saying, please, young Midoriya, I need to take you to the police. If you're looking for somebody, saying, sorry, I need to do this myself. As he soon goes off and jumps square into the air. Within soon, All Might saying, what the? How is that? No, wait. He's supposed to be quirkless, is he not? How is he able to do something like this? Within, his eyes begin whining, saying, no, it can't be. His kidnapping. No trace of him off the earth. Is it possible that he's been... As soon All Might begins thinking of a certain man. A man with that of a devilish grin, with an aura that seems made from pure evil. With then soon saying, young Midoriya, please, come back! You must tell me where you've been! With soon, Izuku is in the air, jumping from building to building, with soon realizing, seriously, why the hell is he chasing after me? Saying, hey, he's your number one hero, possibly he thinks you're a villain. With soon saying, that's not funny, Z. Saying, sorry, trying to lighten up the mood. With soon, Izuku saying, maybe we should stop running. We could probably tell him everything. Saying, oh, sure, tell him about the story on how you basically went to another world, fought against literal monsters, demons, and the very embodiment of darkness itself. With then, soon Izuku saying, okay, I guess you got a point there, Z. But come on, there's been crazier stuff that has happened in this world before. I'm telling you, All Might will, as soon he was cut off, as a hand was coming straight for his face, before realizing, I better dodge this, should I? But then, Izuku moves so fast that he looks like he was teleporting again, with All Might saying, what the? How did you? Whoa, All Might, I have no idea what the hell you're trying to do. I'm just trying to find somebody. Why the hell were you trying to grab my face? Saying, he moves so fast. Not only he can jump so high, and yet he's able to move that fast too. He must have some connection to him. Saying, young Midoriya, tell me, who are your kidnappers? Tell me, how are you able to do this crazy stuff. You were even able to defeat the sledge villain as well. So how? How is this possible? But soon, Izuku clenching his fist, soon saying, sorry, it's not like you're gonna believe me if I told you. So, I haven't done anything wrong. If you could, just let me go. I just need to find, saying, I can't do that! As he rushes back at the boy once again. But soon, Izuku dodging each and every attempt that All Might tries to grab him, with movements so precise and quick that it's not even like the boys just toying with him, just basically making the number one hero look like he's not like he can't even try to catch him. Soon saying, look, All Might, you have more important business to basically take care of other villains and save other civilians. You don't have time to be wasting on that of a 14-year-old kid. Saying, a 14-year-old kid who was once quirkless and yet is able to basically dodge the number one hero like it's nothing? Tell me, who gave you those quirks? With soon saying, wait, you think my abilities are quirks? Saying, ha, oh, this old man, he has no idea what he's talking about. Getting frustrated, Izuku screaming, you're not helping, Z! As All Might heard Izuku scream this to his gut, basically with Izuku realizing, oh shit, he heard me. Then Z saying, run, you damn fool! With soon, Izuku jumped into the air again as All Might rushes to Izuku as he grabs him by his leg before Izuku, on instinct, basically kicked him away, landing onto the ground into that of an alleyway, with a few people actually surprised as they saw All Might falling, but then saying, please, young Midoriya, come back! As he soon jumps back. He jumps after Izuku again. However, little did he know, something dropped from his pouch, with soon catching back up with Izuku, as he's really getting annoyed that his idol is so persistent in trying to capture him. As he soon realized, alright, screw this. I don't have time for this bullcrap anymore. I need to keep him from moving constantly. But soon Z saying, oh, so you're going to hit him with that? Saying, just a little bit. I don't want to hurt the number one hero after all. But then All Might is in the air as he sees Izuku saying, I found you, young Midoriya. With now, soon, Izuku has his hands in certain motions, as he soon has in a circular, and then he puts them together before putting them close to his chest, and then extending them forward, saying, Chailing Spears! As then energy-like spears begin to erupt from the rooftop of the building as they were aiming at All Might, with All Might dodging them. However, many of them basically scratched his clothing, ripping him, and also cutting him as well through his arms and his face. But soon saying, it has to be. He had to. Before realizing it, Izuku's hands were close to All Might's face, as he then grabs him, slamming him to the ground, creating that of a crater on the rooftop. With many people were shocked and surprised. With now, Izuku had something in his hands, as it looked like that of a talisman, with then placing it on All Might's chest. With soon, Izuku sighing and saying, I really didn't want to use one of those. They're really hard to come by nowadays. With then All Might soon saying, what the? I can't move. Why can't I move? With then Izuku basically scratching the back of his head, saying, that is a binding talisman, All Might. Once placed on something that moves, it won't be able to move until that person removes it. And to be honest, you were really getting annoying as hell. With soon All Might saying, young Midoriya, remove this talisman at once. You have to, saying, sorry, unless you explain on why the hell you were trying to come after me when you had no reason to, I'm not going to remove the talisman. With soon Z saying, hey, Izuku, look at your hero. Saying, what? As he soon sees smoke coming off him. However, it's not smoke. To Izuku, he sees that of life energy fading from All Might, saying, what the? How is that possible? He shouldn't be... Is All Might dying? No way. This can't be. All Might, what's happening to you? Within, All Might's trying to struggle his best to get out, saying, no, my time limit. Within, realizing what Izuku's saying, what do you mean? Don't tell me that you were able to. Before realizing it, All Might reverted back to Small Might. Within, the boy Izuku was actually shocked and surprised, saying, what the actual hell? How? How the hell does the number one hero look like this? This of all things! Within, Z soon comes out of Izuku's body saying, whoa, crap. Is this what your number one hero looks like? No, Z! This is not what he looks like! Within, All Might saying, could you please remove this, young Midoriya, and allow me to explain the situation? With soon, Izuku actually walking up to All Might, about to remove the talisman. As a couple alleyways back, a couple of junior high boys with Katsuki Bakugo walking through the alleyways, with one of them saying, whoa, what the heck happened here? With one of them also saying, yeah, it looks like a hurricane hit this place. With then Bakugo hearing, hey, did you hear? All Might fell from the sky before jumping off. With Bakugo hearing this, soon saying, what the? All Might was in here? Don't tell me that he basically fought against a villain and some villain knocked him down to the ground. Saying, with one of the villains saying, I can't really, seriously? All Might falling from the sky? Had to have been some kind of imposter. There's no way All Might would fall. He's always in the air. But then Bakugo basically smiling, saying, yeah, there's no way that was All Might. Like he would fall. But then, soon looking on the side, saying, hey, don't you dare be smoking around me, you damn bastard. With soon one of them saying, oh, sorry, Bakugo. If you smoke around me, that goes on my record. And if I get in trouble, because I won't be able to go to UA, you bastard. So stop that shit. With then kicking a bottle, as it being the bottle containing the sludge villain. As it soon was about saying, I'm free. And I think I found the perfect skin suit. As two of the teens soon run away. However, Bakugo was the only one who was terrified and stayed. With soon All Might back on the rooftop with Izuku, now able to move and just finish telling his story on why he now looks like this. Why he now looks like Small Might. With then Izuku saying, I believe it. Everything has a limit after all. Even your quirk would have. What soon? All Might saying, that's not... You're taking this so nonchalantly, young Midoriya. Saying, well, let's just say I've been around people whose abilities were also limited. But they didn't let their limits stop them. They keep pushing past their limits to get stronger and stronger. But soon Z saying, I'm pretty sure you're also talking about yourself, Izu. As Izuku gets annoyed saying, shut it, you damn Draco Wolf. Then All Might saying, and I explained my story. Tell me, explain yours, and also explain that thing. With soon All Might pointing at Z saying, oh, this little guy. Let's just say he's kinda hard to explain. I mean, I believe about your quirk, about you not being able to be your limit, and that you were unable, and that you finally met your match against a certain opponent. I believe that. But My story is completely and totally different. Saying, tell me, young Midoriya, I need to know. Who kidnapped you? Was it a man? A man with a suit? A man with multiple powers by any chance? Saying, no, it wasn't a man. It was more of a woman, if I do say so. Saying, a woman? A woman kidnapped you? How? And why? Was then Izuku saying, well, let's just say, what then Izuku began hearing something saying, hey, do you hear that? With then All Might saying, don't change the subject, young man. Tell me on. It's saying, All Might, shut it. There's something going on. I can hear explosions. They're nearby. As then Izuku runs past All Might and jumps from the other buildings to where the explosions are. But soon Z saying, ah, damn it. Looks like the kid forgot about you. Then All Might freaking out saying, what the? You can talk? Saying, yeah, I can talk. Ugh. I'm guessing you humans have never seen a Draco Wolf before. I am a divine creature. What saying? A divine? Oh, Izuku and I can explain later. Right now, I need to catch up with my damn vessel. With soon, he begins to grow a lot more bigger, and instead of being that of a regular cub, he turns into that of a medium-sized wolf with the same dragonic features, but still. As then, he flies up and grabs All Might with his claws. But soon, he begins flying to Izuku's direction, saying, hey, wait, stop! With soon Izuku making it down to the situation, as he sees tons of fires all over the place. As then he realized, wait, that's the sledge villain from before. The one I took down and All Might was capturing while he was talking to me. How the hell did he? As then he facepalmed himself, saying, ugh, that damn pro. He must have dropped it as soon as I kicked him off. That damn pro. He should have been worried about the villain than worried more about me. Ugh. Guess I better take care of this. But then, soon, a figure basically dropped down next to Izuku and saying, All Might? With then saying, what just, wait. As he looks down, he soon sees a sledge villain as well, saying, another sledge villain? How can a person with another quirk just shows up at the same time? Saying, because it isn't another person with the same quirk. It's the same sledge villain that I took down. But then saying, that's impossible. I know I have. As he feels around his pants pockets and realized, oh no. Saying, yeah, oh no, right, All Might. You screwed up. Saying, why are you telling me this? You're the one who kicked me down, young man. Saying, because you wouldn't leave me the hell alone, you damn bastard. Well, soon, Z saying, all right, enough. Both of you. You both are to blame for this bullshit. Izuku for running away from All Might, and also me as well for basically telling you to run away from All Might. With Suit saying, what? But you're also to blame too. You wouldn't let us go. If anything, if this is your fault for being too damn stubborn and just chasing us. So we're all to blame for this situation. With then calming down soon, Izuku saying, well, I better take care of this. Better fix my mess. And this time, I'm not holding anything back. I'll also take care of the fires around the area as well. Within All Might saying, you'll take care of this? Why would you? Aren't you not? Saying, look, it's a hero's duty to save people and basically protect the innocent no matter what. I'm not going to hold back whatever. After all, you were my inspiration on why I wanted to become a hero more than anything. And it's because of your words I became one of the greatest heroes in another world. Hearing this, All Might was surprised hearing that, as he thought that he just went deaf for a split second or misheard things, that Izuku Midoriya said that he was a hero of another world. Then Izuku jumping down, within All Might saying, "Young Midoriya, get back here!" With saying, let the kid go. He's got this. With soon a couple other heroes and civilians looking by as a man with with a muscular build and having that looks like he has construction equipment as a hero costume. Dead arms again saying, "Damn it, we can't get near him. My quirk isn't working." With soon another hero looking like that of a firefighter being backdraft saying, "I need to take care of the fires. Can anyone help that kid out?" Within another pro by the name of Kamui Woods is trying his best to get other civilians out as well. However, due to the flames, he's unable to get anywhere closer. As even another hero, Mount Lady, is unable to do anything due to her quirk not being able to get in close. As for Izuku saying, "Seriously? You call yourselves pros? Heroes? Don't make me laugh at this bullshit." With soon hearing this, Izuku stands in front of everybody as Death Arms looks at Izuku saying, "Hey kid, get back here! You're going to get hurt!" With soon Izuku looks at Death Arms, but with Death Arms looks at Izuku, he doesn't see the eyes of a kid. For some reason, he sees the eyes of a veteran pro saying, "Don't make me laugh. Me getting hurt. Please. This is nothing but like a C-rank mission at the guild." Soon, the sledge villain sees Izuku saying, "Yo!" Within, Izuku looks closer and sees the sledge villain has somebody. As for some reason, he sees them, but he realized that they look familiar, but he doesn't have time to waste on familiarities. And he's focused on saving the person, taking care of the flames, and also taking care of the sledge villain. As then, Izuku cracks his knuckles, cracks his shoulders and his neck, and soon runs at full speed at the sledge villain. Within, the sledge villain trying to use Bakugo's explosions to hit Izuku. However, the explosions didn't really do anything as he continues getting closer and closer before grabbing the boy and that's inside the sludge and pulling him out like it was nothing. With soon, Death Arm sees it saying, "What the? How is he? Not even my strongest punch could get through that sludge. And yet he was able to like it was nothing?" Before tossing the boy into the air. As then Z saying, "Well, guess it's my time." As Z grabs Bakugo and then sends and brings him to the rest of the other heroes, dropping him in the hands of Death Arms. With soon Z saying, "Make sure you keep an eye on that kid. And you might want to watch this." But soon, Izuku saying, "I tried my best to make sure to keep you alive. This time, I'm going to keep you alive, but I'm going to make sure that you can never move ever again unless I wish it." Saying, "You damn brat! You're a demon!" Hearing this, Izuku couldn't help but smirk and saying, "Well, you're half right." As then, his palms began to erupt that of ice. He soon brings both his hands together and then slams him to the ground. As a burst of ice begins to erupt from where Izuku is, encasing the sledge villain and then extinguishing all of the flames across the alleyway. Then everybody begins feeling the cold from the ice. Soon, even All Might sees this saying, "That young man, he did all this. He did put out the flames, and he also stopped the sledge villain as well. He did it without even breaking a sweat. Izuku Midoriya, what happened to you in these past 4 years?" Within, the civilian saying, "Wait, that kid took care of all of that?" Within saying, "But the pros were here. Shouldn't they taken care of this? How could they leave this to the hands of a kid? With the many pros that are there, we're actually starting to feel somewhat annoyed, but also, well, ashamed that they were unable to make the situation better. But then, soon, Death Arm screams out, "Hey, kid! Who the hell gave you permission to get in the affairs of pro heroes?" With soon, Izuku getting annoyed, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do I need permission to save a life from basically being killed by a villain when you all were basically twiddling your goddamn thumbs?" Hearing this, it feels like they're being scolded by a parent, or rather, by their superior when Izuku says this. And saying, "And also, you want my name? My name is Izuku Midoriya, a true hero. And that's who the hell I am." After this, everybody heard this. Everybody now knows this boy is Izuku Midoriya. And that's the end of the chapter. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be the first paralogue chapter. Also, the next couple of chapters will be focusing on Izuku's adventure in Teltius, where alongside his party members and his newfound friends and family. I'm going to try and make them at least 10 to 12 chapters long. I want to focus on on Izuku's party members, him recruiting them, him taking care of special events, and him also defeating the Demon King. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And please like and subscribe on this channel. And also, check out my Discord, my gaming channel, and my main channel being Leon Mookie What Ifs, and also my Patreon. So with all that said, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later, guys, and have a good day.